If there's one thing that has helped me overcome doom scrolling and having the urge to consume brain rot and turn my mind off, essentially, it's been writing. And it's been writing in my journal, my commonplace book, in my pocket notebook even. And I wanted to share some journaling methods with you that can literally take 5 minutes or even an hour. It really depends on how much time you want to dedicate, because if you're anything like me, time is hard to come by nowadays to really dedicate a lot of writing to. Also, whether you're a seasoned writer or if you're brand new to writing or just don't write much at all, anybody can do these. The first one I want to go over is what I call my rapid check-in on my why. And I know why sounds kind of broad, and it's supposed to be. I don't want you to think too literal on this. Create a list of what your why is. Why do you get out of bed in the morning? What is it that you're working towards? Your goals in life. What is it that just keeps pushing you forward? And I'm not talking literally where I get out of bed to go to work every day. I'm not talking about that. Why do you work? Remember the quote. We don't live to work. We work to live. We always have to remember that. So what is it that we're actively working towards? And then either below or on the next page, ask yourself for each bullet point listed, am I putting in the necessary effort to maintain these things? Accomplish these things? Am I on the right path to achieving what it is that I'm aiming for in life, what my goals are? And this will help reveal if anything is missing, if anything can be improved. And I can tell you right now, we can always improve. We can always put more effort into those things, because even I today, I know I could be putting more effort into every single thing I listed. And this really helps keep you grounded and humble, and also show you exactly what it is that you can improve on, or something that you could even do less and put that energy into something else you're going after. This truly is a powerful way to connect with yourself and ask yourself where it is you're at with everything you're working for in life. Number 2 is letters to your inner child. Same with the last one. Don't overthink this one. We all still have that inner child inside of us, that version of ourselves from our childhood. What these letters are is just simply providing that child, that version of ourselves, an update on where we're at in life. And you don't necessarily have to be in a quote-unquote better position. If you're not doing as well as you'd hoped, give that version of yourself hope. Let them know that you're still pushing forward. Let them know that you're still here and that you're still putting in the effort to still go after those goals maybe you had during your childhood. Give them updates. Share your experiences, good or bad, the things that you've learned as an adult. You'd be surprised, or at least I know I was surprised, with the amount of reality checks that I gave myself, because I don't want to let that child version of myself down. I don't want to be an old, boring adult with no goals or ambition. I want to show my inner child that I do still like to have fun. I still go after a lot of my childhood interests, and I have grown a lot. I want to share the positives, but also the tough times I've been through. This method is extremely personal and gives you insight to both your child version and obviously your present day adult version of yourself. And it truly is powerful in the best of ways. Number 3, gratitude journaling. This is one of the most popular methods for a reason. Again, you could either list them or go into depth for each one. It's totally up to you. But the whole idea of this one is to stay aware of the people, places, and things that we're grateful to have in our lives. And speaking from experience, this method helps a lot with not focusing so much on the negatives that happened to me. It's so easy to be caught up on the inconveniences that we face on a day-to-day basis and not really ever acknowledge the things and people, and again, places that we do have the luxury to be involved in every day. Whenever I make a gratitude list whether it's in my journal or my pocket notebook, I always feel more at ease. I feel less stressed and less bothered about whatever it is I'm facing outside, because I know I have these people. I know I have these things that I can cherish and be grateful to have, because not everybody has the luxuries that we have. Number 4 is my personal favorite, and I like to call it mind blasting. I know other people call it mind dumping or stream of consciousness writing, but I really like the term of mind blasting, because it really does feel like I'm kind of just blasting my mind onto paper. It's raw, unfiltered writing that makes almost no sense sometimes. I could be writing about one thought or one idea and switch to a random comment or emotion right in the middle of it. Nothing about it makes sense, and that's intentional. That's the whole purpose of this method, is to literally spill what it is on our mind in that moment. The whole idea, at least for me, is to empty everything out, right? So I can see it in front of me. And by doing this, I can kind of go back and sort through what it is that I was writing about, rambling about, and thinking about at the moment, but instead having it on paper. And I can sort through everything to see, is there anything valuable here that I can elaborate on? Is there an idea in here that I want to keep and save for later? Is there something like a trend emotionally that I notice is bothering me that I keep letting kind of float around in my head? I can really sift through all the information, really put focus on what it is that I need to acknowledge, need to look into more. There's times where I fill up maybe a page, and there's times where I just go for pages rambling nonsense. It really is helpful though, because I feel so much more at ease and feel so much better after I do it. Practicing one or multiple, or maybe even all of these methods will help you stay in the present. If you want to put in serious effort into minimizing your brain rot activities or your doom scrolling activities, I think you'll benefit from these a lot. I can't thank you enough for stopping by and all of the support lately. It's truly incredible, and it's changing my life for the better. And I just truly, truly cannot appreciate it enough and share my gratitude with you enough. I appreciate you, and I'm so happy you're here with us. I will see you on the next one. Stay curious.